Hello friends, this is Groovy here for Yarcrypto.com, and I have another update for you guys on BTC and on the markets as well. We have been seeing some very boring price action in the last few hours since yesterday, and I want to show you guys what to look for the next few hours or a few days as well. And the huge question that we have is BTC going to actually complete the Wyckoff model and continue to the upside, or are we due to another dumpage and more downside in the future? So if we look here at the daily time frame, we have been seeing some downside slowly in the past couple days for BTC. So we have our ranges here drawn, as you guys know. Our top range is the 40K, 41K. Our bottom range being 29, 30K of support. And we have a bunch of ranges on the middle here um, of support and resistance that we are uh, testing right now. So the first one, I think, is the middle range here, which is 35K, right? Right in the middle of these two ranges that the major ones. And this has been a very significant area for the price action. We saw resistance in a lot of places here. We saw support as well. So we keep retaking this area and losing it again. And also we have the EMAs here on the daily time frame. If you guys look, the first one being the 21 EMA that we can have here. And we spent a little bit of time above it, but we got immediately rejected by this level. And I said to you guys, it's gonna take a little while for us to actually retake this 21 EMA as a proper support. But that when it happens, that's gonna be a bullish signal for us for sure. So moving on to the 4-hour time frame, we have a more zoomed in view of the whole price action here. So what we are seeing right now since yesterday is a huge sideways movement for the price for the last like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sort of 8 or 9 4-hour candles. So almost a whole day of sideways action here. And there's a couple of things that we can look at on this sort of area that we are at right now. The first one, and it's a more short-term one, is you could make a case here for a rounded bottom in this area. So kind of a pattern like this. So that would be bullish for the price. Um, you can see here that on the patternside.com, which is a very good site for you guys if you want to learn patterns and if you want to start study some chart patterns as well. So if you look here, it's a kind of a bottom, rounded bottom here, kind of like a cup and handle pattern. And according to this, the the price moves in a sideways manner for a long time, and then we have a continuation to the upside after that. So if this is indeed a rounded bottom, this would be confluent with the Wyckoff method as well, because if we are indeed in the phase D of this model, then technically we should go back up to the upside in the next few days. So yeah, we should look out for that, see if we can hold this support here that I drew earlier. And if you guys don't know, this support here is the golden pocket for the current move, which is this swing low here all the way up to this swing high right here. So this is the golden pocket, as you guys see, we kind of bounced from it, and now we are moving sideways in this pattern here. technically, if we were to look at this head and shoulders that we followed a couple days ago, we had the left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder. The target for this head and shoulder would be technically a little below where we are now. So this would be like this. We can draw a line like this, and it actually would be the 31,500 level, the technical target for the head and shoulders. So you guys should keep that in mind, because the 31,500 is also the 786 area right after this 618, the downside here. So keep this level in mind, guys, 31,500, because this could be a potential place for us to bounce from if we go back to the downside after this area right here. But another thing that we can look at in this BTC price action is actually a ascending channel pattern that we can draw from this point right here to this line here as well. If I can just make it more clear for you guys. So this would be the upper resistance, diagonal resistance, and we have our bottom resistance from this week over here all the way to this one. And if you guys take this pattern here into consideration, we should touch this resistance here, the support line here, one more time before continuing to the upside. So it would be confluent with the current 618 support that we have here. So this would also be another pattern for us to look at. This is looking pretty clear that it is a rising channel. So in the next few days, we gotta watch if we are gonna break to the downside or to the upside from this pattern right here as well. If we look at the RSI for the current move, we see that the RSI is just chilling here in this area of the 44. It's a good area to be in, for sure. It's not really an oversold area, but since we are in the 50 line, it's not really a bearish thing to be. So we gotta watch this as well, because we are continuing to make some higher lows here, slight higher lows on the RSI. So let's keep an eye on that as well. But if we look at the DXY that we have been following for a few days now, we had, after so much green candles in the last couple of days, we are seeing some downside on the DXY. Of course, the DXY seems to be a lot correlated to the price of the BTC and the whole crypto market. Obviously, it's not a extreme correlation, but if we see the DXY actually make a double top in this area here, if you guys look at this top right here, if we actually come back into this resistance area and make another top here, and the DXY starts dumping again, then that's going to be bullish for crypto, especially BTC. So this is something that we gotta watch out for as well. It's very interesting. But yeah, guys, for now, I would say keep an eye on these levels that I mentioned for you. The 35K here at the top, and the 32 all the way down to 31,500 here on as a support line, because this is gonna dictate our next move. So just to recap, guys, if you want to see this Wyckoff method model actually play out from here, we need to see upside from now on in the phase D of this model here. And for that to happen, we need to make this rounded bottom come true, and potentially bouncing from these support areas that I have here, and continue to the upside here from now. Obviously, we're gonna need some volume for that, and the volume so far has been non-existent for BTC. So if we want to break this all of this resistance that we have up ahead, then we are gonna need some volume from now on. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that is gonna play out. Um, as always, if you want to see more content, guys, you can access yarcrypto.com. We also have our Discord community where we talk all about crypto related stuff. We have a lot of good people there that you can talk to. I'm there as well every day. So if you guys want to hang out and have a chat, then you can access our Discord server. So please consider checking it out there. And that was it from me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Groovy for yarcrypto.com, and bye bye.